Alright, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by, I hope you're all doing well out there. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below. And I'll do my best to get back to you, possibly this evening. I'm going to go through all the comments that I've got. I'm going to be talking about Hedera HBAR today and the unlocking of 3 billion tokens that's going to be happening tomorrow, and what effect that may have on price and what I intend to do myself. Obviously, I'm not going to be buying any until I see what happens tomorrow. But before I get to the article that I'm going to go through and then look at the charts, I'll start off looking at the broader cryptocurrency market so we can get a feel of where we're at overall. So we've got a market cap of $1.07 trillion, which is down 1.35%. So it's down again today, not massively so, but it all adds up. Bitcoin is down nearly 5% over the last week, but it's still above 23,000. 24-hour trading volume of $45.5 billion, Bitcoin dominance of 42.3%. As I said, it's trading at $23,500 nearly. If you go across the top 10, it's more of the same. Everything's down slightly. The biggest loser is Cardano, so I might think about getting a few more of those. Doge, Polygon's lost some ground, which is interesting because that's been having a right tear up of late. BUSD is currently sitting in 10th place. Solana, which I believe will break into the top 10, that's down 10% over the last week. So it's a pretty gloomy picture all over, but not, we've seen much worse over the last few months, even years. We've seen much worse than this. As for the biggest rises over the last 24 hours, Singularity Net, Immutable X, they continue to push up, and below that, nothing major. None of the big, massive coins are there. So if we move on to the Hedera page, HBAR, we're trading at 0.070, down 4.21% against the US dollar, down 3.07% against Bitcoin. We've got a market cap, it's gone below $2 billion, so it's 1868 billion. 24-hour trading volume, $44 million. Circulating supply at the moment, because there will be 3 billion more, is 26.3 billion. Total supply is 50 billion, so 3 billion will be dropped on the market tomorrow. So I imagine a lot of people will be shorting that. I'll get more in depth into that later on. I just want to see what people are saying. It's a mix. It's a mixture of shilling and people saying they're considering shorting HBAR, which may be the play. I'm not entirely sure. We'll go through this little article. I'll link it down below. Hedera price prediction. HBAR will lead in volume unlocked. So Hedera will unlock 3.14 billion HBAR tokens, which is 6.28% of its total supply. HBAR coin price sustained above the 200 daily EMA and prepares for a golden EMA crossover. HBAR technical crypto indicators are mid-bearish. Hedera crypto price is trading with bearish cues, and bears are trying to pull the price below the EMAs to disturb the sentiment of the long-term investors. I'm a long-term investor, so things like this, they're not going to flush me out of the market. I know I'm prepared to go, I'm in for the long haul, so I won't be flushed out, and I imagine there's plenty of other people that are holding on, hodling, as people like to say. However, the prices are near to the oversold levels and might see a bounce from the current support levels. So what are they looking at on their chart? They've got their RSI, so it is, and they've got their MACD and volume. Oh, they have got the RSI there. So the oversold is just down at there. I'm not sure what they've got their levels set up. One day I'll show you my RSI levels. I do it slightly differently to the traditional Wells Wider method. HBAR, where were we? Bounce from current support levels. Currently HBAR USDT is trading at 0.0711 with an intraday loss of 1.52% and a 24-hour trade volume to market cap ratio at 0.0261. According to crypto rank platform Hedera, on March the 1st, 2023, will unlock 3.14 billion HBAR tokens, which is 6.28% of its total supply, as they continue to reiterate. Hedera crypto price is reversing downward by forming lower low candles, which show that bears are active in the supply zone and are trying their best to maintain dominance on the higher levels. However, in the coming months, Hedera will unlock 3.14% billion HBAR tokens, which is 6.28% of its total supply, as they've previously stated. They keep repeating themselves. In the mid of January, HBAR prices have managed to climb above the 50-day EMA, which had triggered the positive sentiment and turned the short to mid-term trend in the direction of bulls. Later, prices picked up momentum and rallied 170% approximately in the short period of time. Meanwhile, bulls also succeeded to push the price above the 200-day EMA, which has created hope for the bullish trend reversal. But unfortunately, prices took a halt with a 0.0988, and bears came forward to pull down the prices again. Therefore, 0.988 will act as an immediate hurdle for bulls, followed by the next hurdle will be at 11 cents. On the other hand, H-bar prices are near to oversold levels, and bulls are trying their best to defend the EMA levels, which will act as an important support for the coming sessions. And if overall market sentiment turns bullish, then probability of a bounce back from the support zones will increase in the favour of bulls. The technical indicators of the H-bar, like MACD, had generated a negative crossover, indicating bearishness to continue for some more time, whereas the RSI at 41 sloping down denotes that the price are near to the oversold levels and may witness a relief rally in the coming months. So in summary, H-bar coin prices are in the short-term correction mode, and bears are still trying to drag prices below both important EMAs, which shows that sellers are more active as compared to buyers. But in coming months, Hedera will unlock 3.14 billion H-bar tokens, which might positively impact the price of H-bar downtrend and may see an upside turnaround. That's quite an interesting. I'm sure that's dated today. Yeah, it's only a couple of hours old, so they're saying in the coming month. It's happening tomorrow. So going on to my chart, I'm just looking on the daily. So I've marked this area here as critical support at 0.036. Across the highs, we've got no divergences, but we are, we are on a slight downtrend. There's almost a little parallel channel, and I might draw that on actually. So there is like a little parallel channel forming there, which could see us to the downside. But my concern is we are making lower lows. Okay, tomorrow there's going to be 3 billion dropped on the market. Is that already priced in? Have people already heard this news? Because I was made aware of it a few days ago and sold this based on that knowledge. Have people sold that already? They call it being priced in. Or will price react when those coins get unlocked on the market? So my immediate feeling is that tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be at the screen when it actually happens, because I don't know the exact time it's going to be happening. I'm at the gym every morning, so I don't sit down at my computer until after 12 o'clock. So hopefully I'll be at my monitors when it happens, or I potentially will put buy orders in. I would put a buy order in at this level here, 0.0625, and I would put, but I wouldn't leave it there because it might not hit, a buy order in at 0.036. This isn't financial advice, by the way, it's what I'm planning on doing. They may not even get filled, because people may actually think, oh, this is going to go down, so I'm just going to buy it anyway. They're going to get in at this price. We may even see a slight pump. It's difficult to say. At the moment, we're sitting on the daily 50 simple moving averages. I don't use EMAs, I use SMAs. So we're currently bouncing off. So that's acting as support. We've got the 50 above the 100, which is bullish. But at the moment, it's sort of in the lap of the gods as to how the market will react. I mean, the position it's in this now, it's going into a downtrend. But if I zoom out slightly, you can see we've also, we broke through that double top. We've wicked up here and we've pulled back ever since. Price has been above the 100 and the 50 for, since the 23rd of January, so over a month now. So it's in a much better position than it has been for some time. So I know I'm sort of muttering and stuttering, but I'm sort of just thinking off the hoof here. And I think that this will go down tomorrow. I think there will be a bit more of a sell-off. Not as big as people are thinking. So I'm going to put my biggest buy order in at 0.062. That's going to be my buy level. If it goes lower, I will buy more. But I think this will be a temporary pullback, and then we're going to be moving when the bear market happens, which God knows when that will be. I don't think this year. I think we're on a nice little run up now, but I think 2024, 2025 is more realistic. So I'm quite happy to be buying at these levels anyway, and a pullback now to me would be a bonus. So I've sort of mumbled on a bit there, but basically I'm looking to buy at this level here, and this level here would be even better. If not, if we shoot off towards 10 cents, then wonderful. I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm still quite well positioned. But I definitely will not be buying anything today. I need to see how the market reacts to tomorrow. But I do genuinely believe that some of this is priced in because people know that this is coming, and they may have sold off in the hope that they can get back in at a better level, which would have been a shrewd thing to do. You can't argue with that. You know, if you sold, say, here, how much is price down since then? It's down nearly 14%. Well, it is down 14.5%. So, yeah, you could sold at that price, and you can get in at a price 14% cheaper, or potentially, if it continues to move down, you know, so I'm going to say the news was around here. If we get in here, then you sold there, then you can get more in. You get 23% better off position. Yeah, so it's a fiddly one, but we just have to see how the market reacts tomorrow. I will make a video and see what has happened. But yeah, I'll definitely be buying at 0.062 regardless of what happens, and then wait to see what happens after that. It might hover around that zone for a while, but this is a key support. I'd say this is critical support. Should we go through that, then it could be very interesting. It'll be about battle between the bulls and the bears. So I'm going to wrap it up for now. I don't really think I've reached a conclusion. I'm just sort of thinking out loud at the moment. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience. Any comments or questions you may have, price predictions, anything, leave it down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.